Hey everyone. So I wanted to drop in here real quick and talk about how your service really affects people. Serving people really does have a positive impact if you come from a place of service. So I was challenged by one of my mentors, Townsend Wardlaw, to reach out to some of my previous clients and find out, ask some specific questions about what kind of impact we had on them, or I had on them. And I had a conversation today, and I'm not going to mention the woman's name because I didn't talk to her about sharing this. I had a conversation today with the woman who I have previously served as a client coach relationship, who I didn't realize how much of an impact I had had. In my mind, the story I was telling myself is, well, she didn't hit her financial goals. She didn't hit some of these goals that we had talked about early on in the program. However, this is almost 2 years ago. So this is like almost 2 years later. I have this conversation with her today, and she's a completely different person. I mean, she's like was super introverted, super shy, not able to talk to anybody, and now she's like this outgoing, open person. And when we were having this conversation, it was I almost broke down in tears multiple times because she was talking about how her life has changed, how she's opened up, she's been she's got more courage, she's got more confidence, she's got all these things. She may not have gotten the financial goals that we had discussed in our program, but everything else that she got out of this was phenomenal. And so you really don't necessarily know how well you serve somebody until you ask. So Townsend, thank you for that. And just amazing conversation. And it was about a 45-minute conversation, and I just asked some questions about what she was like before we started working together and what she's like now after working together. And some of the answers just were amazing. She's like, I'm confident now. I can talk to anybody. I used to shy away from people at the grocery store. Now I'm open to having conversations with anybody. I can call anybody at any time. Just phenomenal confidence. And this is, I mean, again, this is a woman that when we first started talking was timid at even having a conversation over Zoom with me. And so when you're serving people, just do that from a place. This woman, well, all of my clients, but this woman also, I came from a place of service. I literally just wanted to serve, help, and help her grow. And the story I was telling myself was that I did not help her grow as much as she did. And so I was telling myself the story, I didn't really serve this person. I didn't serve them well enough. I didn't serve them well enough. However, today, talking to this person today, talking to this woman today, I did serve her. I did serve her well enough. And it was life changing for her and life changing for me for some of the results she did get. It was life changing for both of us. And now I can eliminate that story from my mind that I did not serve well enough because I did. And so sometimes maybe we do need to ask those people that we've been in service of, ask them, how do they feel about the service we're providing? What were they like before and what are they like now? How did we help them grow? Or what growth have you experienced due to us working together? Honestly, I'd never really actually done that before until I was challenged by Townsend. And I've got more of those calls coming up. I had another amazing call after that with Fari Gonzalez. She's amazing, but that's a different live for a different day. Oh, think about that. Think about how many times have you actually gone back to those that you've served, and not even those in a client relationship. Some of those people that are just in your life that you've served in some fashion, and ask them how you helped them. Ask them, what were you like before we started talking, before we started working together? And what do you like now? What were your challenges then, and do you still have those challenges today? There's so many different questions you can ask just to find out what those folks were like. And again, I'm holding back tears right now because it was so impactful. I mean, there's so much more I want to share. However, I didn't ask for permission ahead of time, so I'm not going to share. But so impactful that it made my day. It literally made my day, and it made my next conversation go even that much better because I was just so full of love, happiness, and gratitude that everything else now is easy for the rest of today. Well, in general. So ask yourself, when was the last time you asked somebody you served how well you serve them. And don't be afraid to get a negative answer. Not everybody, you're not going to serve everybody the same way or as powerfully. And those that may not have felt like you served them well enough, guess what? That is a great lesson and a great opportunity to learn what you could do better the next time. However, I'm willing to bet that if you actually led from a place of service, from a place of love, that you're going to get a surprise like I got the surprise today that I was truly in service and that I did serve this person and that I helped create with this woman a new woman, a better woman, a more outgoing, a more confident, a more courageous woman. So anyway, talk to the people that you've served. Find out. That's what I got for you today. Always remember, never forget to be schmaltzy. Take care, my friends. Awesome. Awesome.